All right, what do you guys do to kill time? Do you just kill time, or do you want to do anything in particular?
I will go and identify my blood ring, my red ring.
Okay. It's pretty early in the afternoon, so you could totally spend the. Well, I think it's like 11 because you guys rested at the end and then came outside and saw this. You were walking through town, so it's like 11 o'clock. So you could probably finish by nightfall. Cats, if you spent the entire day doing that.
Sick.
I'll go with him and make sure he's not disturbed.
Thank you.
I do want to remind you, Cats, you need another 100 gold piece pearl.
Ah, fuck me. Are you real?
I am.
100 gold. What do I need? 100.
100 gold piece pearl. You have the gum Arabic, and you still have the owl steeped feather, or the wine steeped feather.
Yeah.
The owl steeped feather.
Wait. I think I had 2 pearls, didn't I? Because I have 1 pearl and 2 old feathers in my inventory. Did someone buy me an extra pearl? I think Riley might have?
Yeah, I think I did.
I think you guys actually did, because you got a second one for 105. You do have one, yeah. Yeah, you totally do have one.
Sweet.
My bad. I forgot that you guys bought that.
Look at that. I got an inventory written and everything.
Yeah, man. It's crazy when you actually do that stuff. You can call me on my shit. You can totally spend the day identifying that.
No swindling today.
No swindling today. Getting some orders from the Russian Terran guy. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna go to the blacksmith's shop.
Okay. You make your way to the north of town. Is anyone going with her?
Wait. Riley, do you want me to identify, what's his name?
Rev?
Yeah, Rev? I
One
can't.
sec. I ask Rev, I put my hand on my sword and I say, would you mind, or do you want someone to cast this identify spell on you? You know, learn a bit more about yourself.
Yes. Why do you need to identify me? I thought you know who I am. My name's Rev. What else do you want?
I mean, yeah, you seem to be taking this kind of personally. Never mind. No, I'm good. I'm good, Ricardo.
All right. Does anyone have anything that needs identifying? Guess not.
A faint silence falls over the party.
It is what it is.
Okay, you go to identify that. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna ask Rich about his ring, his other ring. Do I know that he has that?
Yeah, you've seen it on his on his hand.
Rich,
what's up?
What about your other ring? Do you want me to identify it?
No, thanks.
All right, so you're just trusting whatever Central told you is true.
Well, what he told me has been true. It's done exactly what he said it needed to do.
Okay, that's cool,
and
bro.
To be honest, I don't trust you not to take it away from me.
Excuse me?
It's really fucking awesome. I would steal this from you if you had it. I mean, not really, but I don't trust you not to steal it from me. So.
Okay, fair enough. Let's go, guys. Or let's go, Cobblepot.
All right, Cobblepot and Ricardo walk off to the library.
I'm deeply offended. I don't say that.
Ricardo seems deeply offended, but he doesn't say that out loud. You can tell through his body language.
Is Rev deeply offended?
Rev's talking about how he hasn't seen a bird for quite some time, and he would really love to see a bird.
Rev's so funny.
So weird, because there was one on me just a couple days ago. It didn't touch you?
He realizes that you're listening into his voice just constantly going on. He's like, wait, what? There's a bird on you?
Yeah, I took out one of my owl feathers and I start lightly dusting it on him.
Oh, that feels like a bird. What? Why didn't you tell me you had a bird on you?
Well, I was trying to save it, but it died anyways.
Because you killed a bird?
No, I didn't kill it. I won't tell you who did, so you don't think any ill of him, but...
Because, well, next time you got a bird on you, let me know. I would love to see, or rather, know what a bird is thinking.
Alright, you got it, Rev. Anything for you, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you, Riley. Okay. You start walking off to the blacksmith. Rich, what are you doing in all this?
Well, looks like everyone's got something to do except for me. So Rich is gonna go. I don't know. Describe the town to me. How big is it?
It seems to be a pretty small town, much smaller than what Neros was. Like I said, there's no border to the town. You guys are standing in what seems to be the main town town center. You see the guardhouse that where you just defeated the clone of yourself. It's 2 stories. It's probably one of the bigger buildings in town. Across the way, there seems to be a market of sorts where people are selling different types of food and
Okay.
stuff
I
like
want to
that.
head over to the market and ask around if anyone, like casually ask around if there's anyone that does any sort of gambling or dice games or something like that. You know.
Yeah, totally. You stumble upon one of the fruit sellers who's peddling his apples, and you ask him about a dice game, and kind of like you said, very passively, not looking too overeager about it. He looks at you, and his eyes squint, and he leans forward to the left, leans forward to the right, and he says, "Come here, come here."
I walk forward.
He goes, "Yeah, there's one that happens every night, but it's a private party. But you look like you seem to have some gold. We'd love to take it from you."
Yeah, I'm looking for something just to kill the daytime.
He goes, "Well, I can try to put something together for you, but look, buy an apple quick so no one thinks we're talking about anything."
But I don't want an apple. And I thought you could just talk to people in the street without being...
Because the guards here, they seem to, they've lost a lot of money and they shut the gambling ring down. So we have to do it in
I pick
private.
up an apple and start eating it.
Because you'll have to pay for that, sir. You'll have to pay for that.
Yeah, I'll pay for it as soon as we're done talking.
Because, okay, well, what else do you...
So where,
How's that
where's
apple
this
taste, sir? And he kind of leans back, makes a loud statement. Because what?
I
What
don't
was
know. Seems a little infested. Might be warm in here.
Because what are you doing, friend? You can't... Why are you hurting my business?
I'm saying I'm not hurting your business.
Well, there's people around right now that are giving me a weird look. He's talking and not staring directly at you and trying to make sure his voice goes down instead of out.
You're acting mighty strange, sir. I've never bought an apple from someone as suspicious as you before. In fact, I don't even know if I want in on this dice game anymore.
He goes, well,
I put the apple back down with the rest of them, pull out a copper coin, and toss it to him.
This dice game sounds like it ruins lives.
When you toss him the copper coin, he eyes it completely, and you see him at both hands reach out for this and grab it, and he just sits there and stares at the coin. He's scratching it to make sure it's real. He goes, thank you, and if you need any more help, let me know. And he's still fidgeting with the copper.
Place is sketchy. All right, I just go hang out until everyone else is done.
Okay, let's go over to Riley. You said you were going to
Blacksmith shop.
Going to blacksmith shop. You walk up. It's a blacksmith. He's sitting there hammering away at something you're not really too sure what it is.
Hello.
He goes, how you doing? He just keeps hammering away.
I'm looking for armor for my horse.
He looks up at you and eyes you up and down. He's like, what do you... Armor for your horse? That's mighty expensive. What do you...
Do you have a price
Are you a knight?
range? Aspiring.
Oh, okay. I thought you would have some money. What did you ask then?
Well, what's the price range?
Because, well, it's not cheap. It's not cheap. I mean, how big's the horse? I got to know how much of a horse I'm working with here.
Medium-sized horse fits me fine.
He goes, well, I mean, how good do you want? Full? You want full, cover everything? You just want a little bit on the sides? How much you talking here coverage?
I mean, give me price points for each option.
He goes, well, it'd take a lot of time. It would take about at least a week at the lowest end. I could speed it up for maybe a little bit more coin, but I've got other jobs. But if we're talking a full horse and you're wanting full armor for that horse, it's at least 2,000 gold.
All right, let's say I have 600 gold. What can you do for that?
It's 600 gold. You want the best type of armor? Or you just want some? You gotta. It's what do they call that thing on a horse? That you got a saddle, right? You don't need a saddle or anything.
No, yeah, I have a saddle.
He goes, well,
Do I have a saddle, JP?
yeah, you totally have a saddle. You just don't have any
Alright.
armor on it. He goes, well, I could get you like some leather stuff to go around it. That'd be a little bit less effective, but we could do something like that. It'd probably cost you a $500-600, something like that.
Do you have my gold written down? I can't find it anywhere.
I don't.
Pretty sure I had 660, but I don't remember if that was before I gave cats money.
Sounds like it would be before, because you got 500 for the house.
Yeah, I don't know how you would have that.
I think I threw it out while playing Mafia.
You have 660 written down?
I had 660 written down, but remember that was before I gave cats 105, or I bought the...
I would say that's before, because otherwise I don't know how you would have 700 gold. I don't know where you would get the extra 250 from.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I don't remember having 700. Okay. Alright, yeah, I can do a full body leather for, you know, like maybe 500.
He goes, well, you'd have to, like, it's going to take a while. I can't just say, oh, snap my fingers and it's done. It's going to take a while. You'd have to leave your horse here so I can, or at least bring him by so I can get all the fittings, and you'd have to come make sure it all fits. And look, it's going to take a bit. It's going to take a bit.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
It's okay. Well, why don't you bring the horse by, and I'll let you know. It's going to take, like I said, about a week.
Yeah, alright, I mean, my horse has got a lot of years left in him. You know, a week is no problem. It's good.
He goes, oh, okay. Well, I'll be here all day. Let me know when you come by, and I'll come fit him.
I'll fetch Argo and take him there immediately.
Sure, we don't have to RP that. He goes and gets the sizes for the horse and whatnot, and tells you, all right, I'll start working on it. He goes, I'm gonna go have to talk to my. I'm a blacksmith by trade. I make armor, but I do some dealings here in town with a couple tanners. I'll make sure I get the leather for it, and I'll do my best to make it work.
All right, thanks.
And he starts to work on that. So it's gonna take 7 days from today, just so you're aware of that.
Yep.
Cool.
You warned me.
Let's go to Ricardo. Let's just say you guys go and you get another room.
Oh, I thought I was already identifying shit.
Well, I'm just saying you get a room in the library, the same one and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guy sees you walk in, notices you. He says, okay, yeah, I get it. You need a room. Whatever. Look, clean up next time, all right? I found fucking wine all around the floor, and there was some alpha. Just don't be a mess, all right? Just don't be a mess. I'm letting you use this room.
Just gotta say that's really expensive wine, and
He goes, well, then don't be throwing it on the floor, mister.
Well, you should be grazed. I was blessing the library.
I should be grazed? Okay. That's not even language, sir.
Sir, I was blessing it is where I come from, and I was.
Where do you come from? Idiot town? What? That's not a word, damn it.
My town and my people were wiped off, sir.
Probably because they couldn't make up words and people didn't like that. Now
he speaks with an accent. I think he means graced.
Now that is a word, Mr. Gnome. That is a word indeed. And I understand what you're trying to say.
That's what I said.
No, sir, you clearly and most certainly said grazed.
Grazed is also a word, but it's a different. It doesn't make sense in that context.
What? You both just said the same word. Listen, I just want to go into my thing, all right?
Just clean up back there. And you walk in. You walk in and set up all the spell. Let's have you roll that. You roll a D100. Go ahead. What's your question?
Can I identify it 3 times?
Ooh, that's a good question. Let me look. I would assume maybe.
You can identify the same item as many times. Like if you're 3rd level, you could use all 3 identifiers on the same item, and it would give you 3 different properties of the item if it had that many properties.
Okay, awesome.
But if you fail, you can't do it till the next level, right? I think that's like the harsh rules of identify.
Really?
Is that in there? Is that in identify?
I'm pretty sure that's what I read. Like the identify spell is actually real fucking tough.
Yeah, well, I think the idea is that, you should be like, the people who should be identifying stuff are like archmages, not like first level guys who are brand new to magic,
Right. It says, if any attempt at reading fails, the caster cannot learn any more about that item until he advances a level.
If any attempt?
Yeah.
Yeah. Note that some items such as magical tomes cannot be identified with the spell. So yeah, roll a d100. We're gonna go with. There's only one property of this, so it doesn't matter. But in the future, let's say that if you want to spend your entire time on a single item, then yes, you can learn up to however many times your level is magical properties about that item. But you have to roll for each one. It's like if you roll once and you fail, you can roll again. And if you fail, then you can roll again. So you see what I'm saying? Like you can roll 3 times on one item. So
Cool.
roll the D100.
Got him. Failed.
Yeah, you're studying this ring very intently, and a couple hours pass, and you don't have any idea what it does.
What the fuck? Let me try this again.
You get a you get even a stronger sense if you have no idea what the fuck you're doing.
What the fuck? That was even worse.
And on the final attempt, you seem to have understood something, but at this point, you're so wary. You've written it down, and you're gonna have to wait till you recoup your strength after sleeping, because you are now at what's your con?
I don't know. I faint.
Your con is you're at 4 con, so you're really weak.
Okay.
-8 for the spell, so you're really tired.
Okay, I faint.
Okay. For some reason, you pass out even when you don't pass out. you hear a loud thud from within Cobblepot.
I would open the door.
When you open in, you see that there is once again wine all over the room from where it was knocked off as Ricardo is somehow fallen on the ground. He is unconscious. Passed out,
I'll
it seems.
go and try and attempt to rouse him.
You just by shaking him? Like, what is the action?
I'll slap him in the face.
Okay. You're a dick. Did you know I was fake fainting? Why would you slap someone in the face that's just fainted? That could create a concussion or something.
Why? Well, first of all, I'm not that strong, but why would you fake faint?
I wanted to be carried to the hotel. Okay, I'm really fucking tired.
I mean, you could have just asked.
Okay, can you carry me?
Am I strong enough to carry you?
I don't know, man.
You have 14 strength. You could totally carry him, man. He's scrawny as shit.
Okay.
How much do you weigh, Ricardo? Aren't you like really skinny?
I think so. I don't know what it says.
I'll tell you what, Ricardo. I'll make you a deal. You tell me what the ring does, and I'll carry you back to the room.
I don't know yet. I feel like I got something, but I feel like I gotta rest for a little bit.
You being honest with me, Ricardo?
Yeah, man. Don't waste any of your ranks charges, okay?
All right, I pick him up and I put him over my shoulder. And, well, first I clean up the room. And then I pick him up and carry him over my
As you're
shoulder.
cleaning the room, the clerk walks by and, like, peeks into the room and he goes, "Uh-huh, I told you. Good. Thank you, Mr. Gnome. Thank you. That elf's a fucking mess sometimes." He walks off.
Unbelievable.
Just
this
sloppy.
guy. I'm basically dying here after blessing their library.
As he walks off, he's like, "Just such a fucking mess. I can't."
All right, so I pick him up and bring him back.
Okay. A bunch of people are giving you some weird looks as you're quite tall, aren't you? You're like 6 feet. And you're 4 feet, right, Cobblepot?
I am 4'0", 87 pounds.
I thought Ricardo was like 5'4".
Yeah, I'm not that tall.
Oh, I thought you were taller. Okay. I was going to say, like, you're dragging his feet, but you throw him over your shoulder, and it just looks really odd to see this.
I'm actually just 5 feet tall.
Okay. It's really odd to see this gnome carrying around this elf. A bunch of people are giving you weird looks. You hear a couple of murmurings behind like, clasp hands. You're not really sure what they're saying. but you make it back to the inn.
All right, I just put him down on the bed in his room.
At this point, I would assume Rich and Riley are already in the inn, or did you guys do anything else?
I just kind of killed time until they were done with all their stuff.
Yeah, I'll go find Rich.
Okay. You meet up with Rich. He's still kind of browsing the market after you come back from the blacksmith. If you guys don't do anything, then you go back to the inn.
Is he still eating that apple?
Are you still eating that apple, Rich?
No, I put the apple down on the table, walked away ages ago.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, let's just say you meet up with him in the market. You guys make it back to the inn. You're sitting at the inn at the bar, I would assume, and in stumbles Cobblepot carrying Ricardo over his shoulder, who looks to be somewhat lifeless.
He's dead, guys. He's dead.
No, he's not.
Nah, I'm
If he was
just.
dead, you'd be happier.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true.
Wow.
I like Ricardo.
That's nice, Rich.
He, I guess he identified the ring, but
He's just saying that 'cause you're not
he
dead.
needs a day to tell us what it is. I guess
Is he actually unconscious?
he's
No,
he's
I'm-
sleeping.
I'm awake-ish.
Do you say that?
Yeah.
No, Ricardo.
Hey, what's up? I heard you, buddy.
Yeah. You want to arm wrestle now?
No.
Okay. All right. Let's put him in bed.
Thank you.
I also
puke.
go out. I asked the bartender for some. Like.
Do I have it in me to puke right now, JP?
Do you have it in you to puke? You could totally puke. I mean, I would assume you ate your food for the day, yeah.
Yeah,
You can
I'll
puke
puke
on
on
command?
Rich.
Well, I
Well,
mean, how are you
Oh.
are you saying that you're puking? That's a good point. Are you saying that you're puking from sickness, or are you like making yourself throw up?
I'll make myself throw up, but it's kind of like sickness too, right? That would help a little bit.
You're wary. You're tired. You're not like. It's not like you have food poisoning.
Okay.
So if you make yourself
enough.
throw up, you're like sticking your finger down your throat and puking.
Okay, it would be really obvious, wouldn't it? Okay, I won't do it then.
Yeah. Okay.
Can't believe you wanted to puke on me, dude. What the hell?
You don't know this.
I know. Rich has no idea, but Neil has an idea. Neil's a. What the hell,
Neil
man?
figured it out. You put two and two together.
Rich is off trying to get some tea from the bartender or the innkeeper to give to Ricardo because he looks so unhappy and unhealthy.
You go up to the barkeep and ask for tea, and he looks back at you. Tea? We
Do you
got
have
some, but I
some-
usually.
Yeah, well, my friend here is not feeling too well, and he needs, a nice warm pot of tea to get him through his day.
Oh, you should have said he was an elf. Okay, that makes much more sense. They don't tend to drink the heavy stuff. Yeah, one sec. He goes and fetches some tea, brings it out in a nice saucer and a plate, or a saucer and a cup. Hands it
What
to
time of day is it?
you. It's nighttime.
Okay, I ask the barkeep for rooms.
He goes, well, we still got your rooms from last night. We can just give you those.
No, we slept here already.
Yeah. You don't
Okay.
remember that? Yeah.
I don't ask.
I know the beds are quite comfortable. Yes, you have slept here already.
Okay, I do ask. And that happens.
Yep.
Okay, thanks for reminding me.
Nope, no problem, miss.
Alright, I just go to sleep now.
Okay, you walk upstairs and go to sleep. What are the rest of the party doing? Rich, you gave the tea.
I bring the tea to Ricardo.
Carter, you have a cup of tea on a saucer in front of you.
Sweet. Are we still going to fuck up some ogres today?
No, no, we'll wait until you're recovered, and then we'll go fuck up some ogres.
All right, because I read in the library if I just nap for an hour, it might be fine.
All right. Well, you
But I
let us
don't
know when
think
you're
so.
ready. Okay.
Okay, I'll just nap.
Okay.
I drink my tea. I thank Rich.
Okay.
Rich leaves. I want to go. I want to go talk to the bartender.
Okay. Yeah, so you need some more tea? For
No.
your elf friend?
I've got a separate question here. I hear that you guys have been plagued by these large, brutish creatures. Tall as a house sort of guys.
Because, oh, yeah, those fucking ogres. They're not back, are they? And he seems to, grab some
Not
of the
that I
stuff.
know of. No.
He goes, oh,
I'm just-
you nearly gave me a heart attack, friend.
No. Sorry. Just curious about them. Is it true that they attack you guys naked?
Those ogres, I've seen some foul shit in my day. But when these guys come into town, it is not only hard to fight them, but it is awfully distracting when you're running from them. If you know what I'm saying.
I think I get a feeling. Do they often kill people here?
As well, the only people they've really ever caught were the guards, because the guards stood up against them. And most of the time, it seems like they just go for the food out in the farms in the back of the town. But they get a couple livestock every now and then, but they are ferocious as shit.
Okay. I hear that they don't speak the common tongue.
Because that is correct. We've tried communicating with them. The guards have, and all we get back is a bunch of rumbles. I don't know what the fuck they're saying. No one does.
All right.
Because I'm getting just that thing swinging back and forth. I'm getting scared right now just thinking about it.
Well. Try not to think about it.
He takes.
By the way,
he pours a shot and takes it real quick.
What do they attack with? Just their bare hands?
Yeah. They just swing. I mean, when you're that big, you can do a lot of damage just swinging.
Oh, I believe you. I just want to make sure that if I'm fighting one of these guys, I'm going to be hit with a hand and not something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, friend. That would do monumental effects of. Or
I mean,
amounts of
psychological damage is what I'm worried.
That's what I'm talking
lose an
about.
arm, but
that's what I'm talking about.
I need to be able to sleep through the night for the rest of my life.
I agree. Look, friend, if you go and fight these, then I'll be praying for you, because that's some scary shit.
Yeah, well, they're coming through town. We heard that you guys needed a little help, and we offered to do what we can. There's a reward posted, but the way the guards talk about it, there's no. You don't have anyone that kind of runs the place. Who's offering up the money for the reward?
As well, the guard is the people that oversee this town. As they defend the town, we kind of gave them the power. But the town has a small collective of people that, if there's something that needs to be talked about, then there's something that needs to be talked about, and we meet. I'm within this little committee, but typically the guards, we kind of let them do what they need to do. That's where the money's coming from.
All right, so everyone just kind of pays taxes, as you might call it, to the guards, and the guards kind of...
Sure, yeah, we're a fairly simple town. We don't need no ruler in this town, sir.
No, so you're kind of ruled by like a militarized committee, basically.
Yeah.
All right, okay, cool. Good to know. I will continue making small talk with whoever else is around, but I have no further questions.
Okay. Cobblepot, Riley? All right, Riley's asleep. Cobblepot, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm asleep.
I want to sleep, and JP, are my spells, is it 4 and 2 or 5 and 2 or 4 and 3? I forgot. I feel like when I leveled up, you gave me one, but I forget which.
I think it's 5 and 2, and then when you level up again, you get 5 and 3
5
and 1.
and 2. Okay, got it.
I think that's what I said. Write that down.
Okay.
So, because that's what I'm saying now.
Yeah.
And you're going to sleep?
Yeah.
Okay. Rich, you're the only one awake. I would assume you just eventually go to sleep.
Yeah, I could eventually go to sleep. How much money do I spend on wine and drinks and shits?
When you made small talk with the barkeep, he ended up just pouring your drinks, and he said it was on him.
Okay, cool.
You guys go to sleep, and you sleep through the night unless someone was going to wake up. And you wake up the next morning about 9 a.m. 8 a.m., 9 a.m.
All right.
Okay. I wake up. What do I know, JP?
Do you want me to message it to you, or you want me to say it out loud?
Message me, please.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing? You guys just get up, meet down in the inn?
Yeah, I mean, just have breakfast, normal shit.
Yep.
So maybe we can try that sneak attack tonight. Ricardo, how'd I'm really curious about that ring, man.
Yeah, man. I'm not sure I got it.
Did you not
Just
sleep
kidding.
well, Ricardo?
No, I slept well.
That's good.
It's actually a ring of magic missile, which is pretty sick because I already have one too. So I can probably do like a double gun kind of thing now.
Does
So,
it have
yeah.
charges?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad. So you can't
Do you know
just show
how-
off.
Do you know how many it
I
has?
can't just show off. Yeah. Yeah, 20, actually. So it's a pretty cool ring, I'm not gonna lie. And to be honest, what I'm gonna do is when it has one charge left, I'm gonna sell it.
And use that charge to prove that it still works?
How about I'll do it when it has 2 charges left. Use one for proof, and I'll say it's unlimited charges.
Cats, is there any way to recharge a magical item?
Let me think real quick
Yes.
if I would know that. Yes, I think there is.
Quite expensive though.
But it's like really expensive, dude.
How expensive exactly are we talking?
Let me think really quick.
You've
Still
never
thinking on it?
never known it to. You've never been around when it's been done. You just know that only wizards mages of much power are the other ones that can do it.
Only mages of much power. They're pretty much the only ones that can do it. So
So not you, is what you're saying?
Excuse me? Of course I could if I wanted to, but I'm not. It takes a lot, all right. So I would rather pay for it. That's all.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I had
Yeah.
a plan, guy, for the ogres. So you have your holy shock still, and I have my shocking grasp. I was thinking while they're sleeping, we could make sure they're all touching, and holy shock them and holy shock and shocking grasp.
Do you
So
think they spoon each other when they sleep?
they what?
Like, do you think
Yeah,
they?
They're probably
Are-
close to.
I think what we should do. I think that's one strategy that we could do. Another thing that we could do. I really liked your sleep idea, and then just kind of cut their throats.
Well, what if they don't
Yeah.
fall asleep?
Exactly.
They're
Well-
pretty big, right?
If we go in
Yeah.
the night, I mean, they're probably mostly going to be sleeping, and then we could only have to sleep the guards if there are any. Kill them first, and then kill the people who are naturally sleeping.
Do we know where they live?
Yeah. I would think that it's a strong possibility that the first one that we try to cut their throat might survive and or scream before he dies, and if they all wake up, I don't know. I don't know if shocking grasp and holy shock would give us a bigger edge and just doing that damage up front.
I look to Riley. Riley, do you have a bow or some sort of ranged missile weapon?
No, of course not. Why would I want that? I mean, I could throw my sword at something, I guess. If Rev.
Yeah,
doesn't
I was hoping that we might be able to
I kind
attack
of
on a
have-
horseback and kind of like lead them away. Kind of like when you're flying a kite as a kid, you know?
Excuse
Melee.
me, I'm sitting
No,
right
we
here.
didn't-
I have
We didn't have kites in the
any
forest.
ranged attacks.
We could call it kiting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
we
sounds
could-
like a weird term, but okay, fine. We could kite them for a while if we had missile weapons, but we
But
don't.
they're so big. How would they float?
Well, no, you don't pull them in the sky. Basically, like, you run away on your horse, and then you turn around and you shoot them, and as they try and catch up, you run away on your horse.
Oh,
If
that
our horse
sounds like
fast-
cowardice.
Yeah, but that way we could lure away one or two. We could whittle their numbers down
So
before we.
you want to run away from them is what you want to do.
No, I want to hit them when they can't. Hit. I don't want to walk blindly into a fight and just like bash skulls. I want to try and use tactics and strategy to our
Right.
advantage.
I agree. They're much too big. They could probably take a swing and hit all of us at once.
I mean, if you just want to walk into things and pummel your sword against it, that's fine. But
Yeah,
I
that
had a
sounds
cousin
great.
who just liked to walk into things and hit them with swords and beat them with fists, and he got eaten by a bear because he didn't want to run from the bear, so he decided to punch the bear in the face. You know what happened? The bear bit his arm off, and my cousin died. You remind me of my cousin sometimes, Riley.
How about
I've
this? How
killed
about we
so
all
many
just
bears.
wait till nighttime, we go to the encampment, and then we talk about our strategy based on how much they're awake or asleep or have guards.
Yeah, that sounds
Okay,
good.
call the spot. That
I
sounds-
wait till nightfall.
You guys are all just waiting till nightfall?
Well, we're
I've-
trying to not look suspicious, I guess.
I presume the
Suspicious.
Cobblepot knows where we're headed, so I just kind of follow his lead.
We do know, right? They told us.
They said somewhere in the Shadowed Hills. They didn't give you an exact location. You guys do remember, for the most part, where you saw the head of one over the top of the hill. So I would assume that would probably be your best bet.
Okay.
Is that where you guys go?
Yeah. Once it gets nighttime, we do that.
All right. Sorry, I was reading about.
I'm walking by foot.
Yeah. Are you guys walking out there? Because Riley does not have a horse. She could ride. on someone's
Riley,
horse.
would you like to ride with me in Largo?
What happened to your horse, Riley?
He's just getting fitted for, like warhorse, armor,
How long does that take? We could wait.
No, it'll take a few more days.
It would be a shame if he died.
I mean, I don't think these ogres are going anywhere, right? If you want to wait for Argo, I'm pretty sure we can take the time.
I'm good with Largo, I think.
What? Yeah, you're totally right on that.
But yeah, maybe. What if we have to run?
Well, you'll be the one running. I'll just, see, won't count as me running away. It'll be you running away.
Wow. All right,
It's
girl.
fine. It'll work out.
I've seen others die with that attitude, or get their half of their face burned.
You know what? I was trying to save all of us. Why are you giving me shit? I just got UT last night, huh? I thought you and I were starting to be friends again.
We are.
Fuck,
Rich,
man.
I'm just saying. It's an example that she can probably relate to.
Well,
So,
let's just head up there. Try and find them. Let's stop the fighting. Let's save it
I
for the
wouldn't,
ogres.
even if I was on Argo, I couldn't even see where I was going. So I think this is the ideal situation.
Okay. What is our horseback situation like?
Riley is riding on Largo with Ricardo, and then Rich and Cobblepot have their own horses. So you guys are riding out there on that.
Your horse is named Largo?
yeah, man.
All right, cool. Well, I think that's as good as time as any for a quick break since we are at the 1 hour and 30 mark. So we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll jump into the second half of week number 14 of Roleplay Ehbon. Thank you all for watching. We will be back right after this quick commercial break. We'll see you then.
Peace.
Bye-bye.